Vote411.org is a nonpartisan online voter guide brought to you by the League of Women Voters Education Fund. In our previous two videos, available to watch on the League of Women Voters of North Carolina YouTube, we went over how to use Vote411 to request an absentee ballot, find your polling place, and more. We also covered how to use Vote411 to see what's on your ballot specifically and to read your candidate's positions in their own words. This video will cover how to make selections when looking at what's on your ballot so that you can print that information off or access it on your smartphone when you go to an early voting site or to your polling place on election day. So first, of course, we're going to go to a web browser, go to vote411.org, vote411.org. We're going to enter our address for the purposes of this demonstration. I am going to enter the address of the governor's mansion in Raleigh. 27601 and click submit. And here's where we get to our voter guide. We can choose from English or Spanish. And here's where we can see everything that's on our ballot. So once you're here, you can start at the top. And we went over this in the last video, but you can compare candidates, side-by-side comparison. And then once you're ready to make a selection, you can make your selection and it'll move down to the next race. So I'm just going to select some Democrats, some Republicans here. You don't have to move through every race. You could go back to view my races and just make the selections you need to make. And then once you're finished, you're going to click finish. And that's going to prompt you to enter either a phone number or an email address. So you do that. And then you will receive this information. You will receive a URL. I'll show you. I did this earlier. This was the URL that I received showing my selection. So I can print from my email. I can print from this URL, or I can just access this URL on my phone when I go to vote. So I want to leave you with these important dates as it pertains to the November 2022 election in North Carolina. Early voting begins October 20th. Election day is November 8th. I want to thank you for using vote411.org. Thank you for voting. Thanks for encouraging friends and family to do the same. If you have questions, you can email the League of Women Voters of North Carolina at communications@lwvnc.org, communications@lwvnc.org. We're happy to help. You can always call or email your County Board of Elections with questions. Thanks again. Thanks for being a voter.